If in your entrepreneurial journey you ever have the feeling like nothing is going your way and you feel angry, stuck, disappointment, in this video I will reveal what am I doing so that I can get through this, overcome this, and move forward really with speed. Watch this video. Hi, my name is LIENE Uresina, and I'm a business and money coach. My mission is to help the people to take their business and life to the next level. And now I get ready for the date with my husband, and I just got an inspiration that I have to come and record this video. You see, some people are looking at me and they are thinking, she's so lucky, her life is always so good, she's always in the mood. But something that I can tell you, I am in the business for 17 years. And trust me, I know how it feels when it's really low, and I know how it feels when it's really high. I've been everywhere, I've been even in the moments when, I have the peak time, all the acknowledgement, life is wonderful. And there are moments when I just want to close everything, cuddle someone and go in the corner and just say, I want to take a break. And that's okay. Whatever you feel is okay. And probably why I'm here today is because I want to speak about my hurdles in the business, in my emotions, that not everything is always going up, up, up. The most important is, what are you doing when you feel low? What are you doing when you have low energy? Because, at the end of the day, business keeps running. And I will tell you, like just a few days ago, I was speaking to my husband. So, in Latvia, I have built pretty big, business. I have created 14 programs on wealth, on money, on confidence, on manifestation, meditations, mindset, business. I mean, you name it, all the topics that I've been building for myself or developing for myself, I literally took the formula that worked for me and I'm sharing with people. And actually, I have already transformed more than 10,000 people's lives. It is going great. But, I also have some big goals internationally. And now when I'm going after these goals, I'm manifesting crazy things, crazy things that actually sometimes it's beyond my mind that it's actually possible. But sometimes it is like I'm really very, very close to the finish line. It feels like, now the life is going to be great. Now it is happening. There is a breakthrough. And in that moment, it's not happening as I expected. And it feels like really this major step front and a few steps back. And guess what? Sometimes it kicks me off the road, because if you have expectation, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me, sometimes when you have this expectation, when you wait for something for so long and it's kind of happening, so it's like to the kid you are saying, here's your ice cream, and at the end you are just taking away ice cream. Sometimes I feel that way, and that's okay as well. But today I want to share maybe some tips, what I'm doing in those moments when it's not going the way it's expected to go. So the number one thing is, like yesterday, no, as I said to you a few days ago, there was supposed to happen one deal, something that I was really working on with my team, and we were like waiting and we were so excited. It was literally happening. And at the end, it just didn't happen. And, in the first moment, it's shocking. I have all these emotions, frustration, anger, not fear, not fair, like, I don't know, even sometimes fear. And, I just pull myself and I go home, and then I say, I have this affirmation that I'm always using that is really helping me. I'm saying, what is supposed to come to me is gonna come to me. What's not supposed to come to me. It's not gonna come to me. And here's the thing, I'm very spiritual. I really believe in God, and I don't speak about the religious God. I speak about the God, universe, energy, whatever it is for you. For me, it's universe and God. And I know that God is always willing to give me the best. And if it's not meant to happen at this moment, it's not gonna happen. Even I gonna force it, even I gonna push it, and it's not gonna happen. And I do have my mantra. I want that things in my life happen easily and effortlessly. And if it's not meant to be, then I just need to be brave enough, faithful enough to let it go and say better things awaiting for me. And when I speak this to myself, I even have some songs that I'm listening about surrendering, about faith. It just really brings me back that I cannot force things. It's not actually about me, it's about my mission. And interestingly enough, you see, we human beings, we want to force things. But what I believe that each of us are in this planet with a mission to help somebody, with a mission to serve, with a mission to share your gifts, to share your talents. And this gift and talent doesn't belong to me. And I know everything, the reason why I was able to help so many people was because I was gifted. God gave me this gift to speak, to inspire, to transform, and it doesn't belong to me. So if God is giving to me, I'm just sharing. And that's why, God is probably giving me in return some benefits, the money, the abilities to travel the world, to be on the stage, to transfer people's lives and serve. And I'm very grateful for that. But can you imagine now I'm kind of trying to be in the middle and I'm trying to serve, like force things that's not gonna happen or is not supposed to happen. And the second thing, I'm understanding I don't get what I want, I get who I am. And this is something that I'm always also sharing, because if I want this goal, it's not about just getting this goal. It's about growth that I need to make so that I come into alignment with my goal. And I must become the best version of myself who really, truly deserves this goal that I'm going after. And yes, the second thing is it's just like I'm reminding myself also, if it's not now, then maybe it's gonna be later, bigger and better. Another thing that I'm always doing when things don't go my way, when it's getting really hard and when I'm losing energy, I meditate. And for me, this is the best tool. I have created like 37 meditations right now. And on all topics, on the business, on the confidence, on the fear, on the limiting beliefs, all those topics that I really truly teach to people. And I'm taking my meditation and I'm seeing what am I feeling right now. Let's say I want to be guided and I want to feel safe from the universe. I have created this meditation. So I'm going through this meditation, which is subconsciously helping me to get on track back and not to control things. Because everything, when we get disappointed, when we are fearful, when we are angry, it is always comes back to control, because we want to control everything. Our ego wants to control everything. Our ego thinks that it needs to be differently than it is right now. And it's not true, because it is exactly how it's supposed to be right now. And as I said to you, what needs to happen right now is gonna happen right now. What doesn't need to happen is not gonna happen, and you can force it like crazy. And I know a lot of people, especially are forcing relationships. And I think this is the best testing for us. Two things. Business is a good test for us that is really helping us to see our depths, all the fears, all the worries, and also a relationship, right? Because the business is kind of representing your money, and the relationship is representing whether you are able to come together with someone and build something beautiful, because both of us are in from different models of the world and different experiences. And I know a lot of women are trying force men, like, I want exactly this man, no, I'm gonna fight for him, I'm gonna do this, and I will never, I'm afraid to leave and everything. And you know what, I am always saying, if it's supposed to happen right now, if you are supposed to be with that person, then you're gonna be with that person. If no, you can do whatever you want. You will not be with that person. And I can tell you from my life experience, right? Even though I was really forcing it, and at the end of the day, I made a decision that I am not committing and I'm not willing to have this average relationship. So I left my husband for some time, and we got to back together and got back together, and now we have built for a year, more than a year actually, something so beautiful, like I could never imagine. And guys, the message here is, firstly, you have to surrender. You have to understand that whatever is happening with you is exactly happening what's supposed to happen. Second, you have to connect with yourself. You have to go in the depth, because when you are in pain, when you are struggling, when you are confused, that's the best time to grow. When I was going to Tony Robbins seminars, always when somebody would raise their hand and they would say, I'm confused. Tony was always celebrating. He said, that's a good thing, because it means you are giving up the old belief, the old thinking, and something new is coming in. And this confusion helps you to go in depth and trying to understand what is really happening right now. And maybe how I was living before, maybe how I was thinking before, maybe how I was building my business before is not matching anymore with my values right now, and it's not what I'm willing to build. And then when you meditate, when you surrender, when you trust the process, when you give yourself a break, and when you are sincere and kind to yourself, because I know we high achievers, we tend to be very critical, self-judgmental. We're very mean to ourselves. How come I never do this the right way? And you are programming your mind not to do. You're programming your mind to stay where you are. And I can tell you, you are enough. You're exactly where you are. You deserve the best. Just trust the process, give your best, and then let go of the control, because you're gonna receive exactly what you are supposed to receive. Thank you so much for listening. I hope it helps you, and listen this video when you have hard times, because I gonna listen this video when I have hard times, because I sometimes need to remind myself what is really happening with my life. So have a beautiful day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you, and share your tools that is helping you when you have hard times in your life. See you soon.